Hello, Bulldogs. I'm here with Lisa Nugent for the food pantry at SWOSU. Lisa, how did the food pantry come on campus?
Great question. So our Bulldog Food Pantry is actually funded by the CARES Act. So what it is in the CARES Act, there is allocations that are allowed to build a food pantry if one is not on campus. There's a need in Oklahoma. 1 in 4 people actually have food insecurity. Mm-hmm. And it doubles whenever their students go into college. And after a poll was taken, we realized there's close to 40% of our students that truly just does not have food or access to food to be able to eat. And this really helps that and comes to play in helping with that.
What kinds of food does it carry? Are you taking donations?
Yes. So right now we are partnered with the Oklahoma Regional Food Bank, and that's where we get most of our food. And so we have, vegetables, we have fruit, we have cereal, that kind of thing. What normal food pantry and food resource centers have. And yes, we definitely do take donations. If you want to donate in person food that you've bought or food that you've collected, you can actually walk it into the Wellness Center. If we are not there, which our hours vary depending on day, you can actually leave it with the student workers at the front desk. And we just got confirmation that our online link for monetary donations can be made. It is through the SWOSU Foundation. And when you click where you want your money to go, there's actually a drop-down box and it says SWOSU Food Pantry.
That's really cool. That's really neat. I didn't know that. What about the students who stay on campus during holiday?
Good. We know that the grill and the student union and the MARC are going to be closed during campus when campus is closed. So students will not have access to actual food. So what they can do is come to the food pantry before we close, and we will actually give them a little bit extra food just to kind of make it through the holiday. I've been in touch with the residential coordinator, which is Jason Barr. And he said about 15 to 20 to 30 students stay on campus. So those people that need access to food can come as well.
That's really cool. You don't think about that a lot of the time.
No, you don't.
What are the location for the food pantry here at SWOSU, and what are the hours for it?
So the location's actually at the Wellness Center. When you walk in, you'll, of course, have to check in with the front desk. But we are actually the second door on the left, right as you go down around the ramp, and also located near the bathrooms. And our hours are going to be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Thursdays is 12 to 9. Fridays is 12 to 9. And Saturdays, it'll be 10 to 12. We did change our hours on Friday after a little bit more surveys came in. Instead of 9 to 9, we're now open 12 to 9.
Okay. Do you guys have a website, Facebook, or other social media outlets?
We do. Actually, our website got approved last week, and it's already up and running. And that is at swosu.edu/food pantry. Also, we do have a Facebook page, and it's called Bulldog Food Pantry.
Okay. And is this food pantry just for students?
Currently, underneath the CARES Act, it is just for students. We're hoping that once the CARES Act expires, we're going to be able to open it to faculty and staff as well. But currently, it's for students who have a student ID. You do not have to just live on campus to come. If you live off campus and you're a student, you're more than welcome to come grab food.
Okay. Are you guys needing volunteers?
Absolutely. What organization doesn't need a volunteer?
And you get volunteer hours.
Yes, you do. Right now on our Facebook page, there is a link that you can go into. It's called Sign Up Genius. Brian Adler sent out an email last week saying that we need volunteers, and it's also on Canvas. If you go underneath the scroll down to the volunteer page or public relations announcements, it's actually there. If you're part of an organization such as football, baseball, a sorority, fraternity, or any of our wonderful clubs on campus, I actually report all of those hours back to your, I want to say, president, director, or coach. And every week I will send a spreadsheet with your hours on it. So that way you guys can get volunteer hours.
Awesome. Do you have any advice for students?
I do. I am a single mom, and even though my kids are now grown, I always tell my kids, do not go hungry. If there's something in my fridge, come and get it. If there's something in my cabinet, come and get it. Well, I'm telling this to the students. If you're hungry, come and get it, because we do have food that we would love to give to you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
You're very welcome.